it's actually not a joke. Like, it's not one of those things where, you can usually tell when a comedian's making something up for the sake of a joke. Like, if I was to come out here and say, so I went to Paris, France last year. Ever heard of it? It was awesome. I got these assorted croissants and everything. And I tried to pay for them with francs, and then the guy was all like, oh, we only take euros here, and it was really a bad trip. Or if I'd start out by saying something like, I was in the Miss America pageant last year. It's awesome. And my question was, how would you change the world? And I said world peace, and I got partial credit for that. So I was mugged this year. And, I guess it's kind of one of those things where it's like careful what you wish for. Because I've been wishing for so long. I've been wishing for so long that a man would see something he wanted and just go for it. I should probably be more specific next time when I want something to date. This is how I'm just walking to my apartment, and all of a sudden I feel like my purse is caught in like some sort of a tree. I'm like, oh great, the trees are rising up against me now. And then I start laughing, thinking about the Wizard of Oz, and maybe I can get out of it if I click my heels together. And then I turn and look at it, and the tree had eyes. And that's when I realized my horoscope for the day was right. Something is going to happen to me today. And so he runs off like a coward. I think, I have to make a couple of calls, and so I make them in the most logical order. I call a friend to come and, pick up pieces of my life. I call my boss to call out of work. And then, oh yeah, 911. That's pretty important, So they send the LAPD, and then I decide to call Bank of America and cancel my credit card, because who knows where he is. So the conversation was so awesome that I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened in that conversation right now. I'm gonna recreate it. I'm even gonna pretend I'm holding a phone. So I'm dialing. I press 1 because I am gonna speak English today. I press 0 because I'd like to speak to the operator. Hello, this is the Bank of America person, whoever she was. How can I help you? And so I'm sure I wasn't this calm, but I was very much like, hello, I've been mugged today. Hi. And think you have my credit card, so I'd like to cancel it. I'm sorry. Are you closing out your Bank of America account with us, or are you just wanting us to put a hold on this card and send us a new card? The hold thing. The second thing the second thing. I don't know. I'm sorry, can you make that more clear? Just do what you're supposed to do in this situation. Like, I don't know your buzzwords. Now is not the time. Now is not the time to offer me low interest rates. Money. Okay, we'll talk about that one later. But right now, just put a hold on it, please. Please. Just gotta get off the phone with her. And then something happens. Hang on a second. And now I'm a little paranoid. But I'm not paranoid like a normal person would be paranoid. Like, it's not like I see a man approaching me and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna rob me. What I will see is I'll see 2 old women walking down the street, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, those 2 women are gonna unzip themselves and be 6-foot tall men and then rob me. Or I'll see a little boy with a dog, and then I'm like, he's gonna unzip that dog and it's gonna be a 6-foot tall man and then he's gonna rob me. Or like I'll be at a stoplight or whatever, and I'll see a man. I'll be like, that guy is so tall. That guy is like almost 7 feet tall, and then he's gonna unzip and be a 6-foot tall man and then rob me. Like, the possibilities are endless. And it's not really the time that you would want to lecture when you get robbed. But one of my friends decided she's gonna educate me. She's gonna school me how to prevent this from happening yet again. Jen, sit down. Sit down. Not there. Sit down right there. I'm just kidding with you. You can sit wherever you want. But seriously, Jen, orange suckers. Wear Gap sweatshirts.
Sean McQueen.
Jen,
Sunshine.
I have a little tip for you. They're really easy to remember. 5 step. For your safety. Travel in pairs. Something I'm going to share with you today. Then she said something else. But I can't remember it. Yeah, she said 5 step. For your safety, travel in pairs. Because that's an anagram from me to you. And I was like, I think you mean acronym. She's like, no, Jen. An acronym is when two words sound the same. And I was like, no, I think that's a synonym. She's like, no, Jen, synonym is a spice. And but I did get through that. It wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened to me though. If you guys thought that was bad, wait till you hear this story. God, crazy ladies make me do it. I used to have a mixing bowl. For to mix food. And one day I come home and my roommate is using the mixing bowl to wash shorts. So my shorts, my bowl, she's washing her shorts. Oh God, I can't even think about the stuff I've eaten with that bowl. God in heaven. And she's sitting there, and she made me bread the week before in that bowl. So I ate shorts bread from a shorts bowl. And if I can survive that, I can survive anything. Honestly. I've had crazy pics of roommates. Because I realized why exactly I keep having, because I keep advertising in Craigslist or whatever. It's basically the same thing. I say, single woman seeks roommate. Must play music with no real coherent lyrics, but a very loud bass beat at all times. Must cook really loud food at 3 a.m. Must engage in really awkward small talk at all times. Must somehow be in every room of the apartment at all times. Utilities extra. And I bet you're wondering, Jen, you don't like having a roommate? Why don't you just get an apartment yourself? Thank you, Einstein. I would love to do that. But alas, I am currently unemployed. There is a recession. I don't know if you guys have looked that up, but we're still in a recession. We're receding at a rapid rate. And I used to be underemployed, but now I'm unemployed. When I was underemployed, I was working about 15 hours a month as a page. And if you're unfamiliar with what a page is, I basically took people to and from the bathroom during tapings of Gary and Mary. I got to wear a really ill-fitting skirt and blazer and a tie, which said my company's logo all over it. Then, came the sad day where I was laid off. Like, Jen, your bathroom walking days are coming to a close. Sorry to say. We appreciated you. And then they ceremoniously cut my tie in half, which is what they used to do during the Renaissance. I know. They used to do some weird things back then. Not bad for paging. But don't worry. Don't worry about me because now I'm a temp.